Hey again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Call Me Mr. Broadstreet. So, we're talking sealed tapes today. Sealed tapes, that seems to be kind of a new thing in the marketplace as of late. VHS tapes, of course, beta tapes. Think popular movies like Star Wars or Indiana Jones, among many other films, and even many B films that, if they're sealed, they seem to be commanding high prices. I think you know where this is going to go, so I want to go ahead and show off a few today and show them off to you from the collection. Lucky to find all these sealed. So the first one, there we go. Give my regards to Broadstreet VHS, right here from 1985. Right there, you've got the CBS Fox logo right there, blue tape right there. So this was the initial release back in 1985 on VHS. But yes, wait a minute. What was the other format besides VHS back in 1985? Fellow Gen Xers? Bueller? That's right, Beta. Of course, Beta right here. Beta tape version, sealed. And right on the back there. And sealed here. Now these stickers don't seem to stick super well, at least the one on the side here, but you can see it cost $29.95 initially for both VHS and Beta. So that was a lot of fun to find these. This next one was a 1991 VHS reissue. I was lucky enough to find this sealed as well. So again, you're going to see that, like the other two, this one's going off the original cover art right here. You can see CBS Fox. And you can see CBS Fox right along the edge here. That's actually the watermark right here. A little seal right there. And of course, the last time it was issued on VHS back in 1996 as part of the 20th Century Fox selections, right here. See, now different cover art that you can see from right there. Different cover art there. You can see the header. Different backing. Still has the blue tape, but of course it does have the 20th Century Fox logo as well. So that's a couple things I've had that I've added to the collection. It's not the only thing. If you're looking above my head right now, you're going to see my new and permanent addition to my wall. This is thanks to Ray from Beatles Memories. That's just some promo images from Broadstreet that he got framed. I was able to buy from him at the Fest for Beatles fans back in end of March. So, Ray, thank you very much. This is part of the permanent background right here. Swapped out Abbey Road. We got Broadstreet, John Lennon, early Beatles. So there you go. Now a couple more things to the collection. I think I could kind of group them together. This one here, this is a Japanese tape. This is not sealed. I don't know if I could ever find one sealed, to be honest, but take a look at this right here. I mean, first of all, even their boxes are cooler than ours. Look at that. Look at that right there. So, I'm going to point out a few things. Japanese writing above here. No, I don't know what it says. I don't know if anyone from Japan may be watching in. If so, welcome to the channel, and please let me know what it might say. You can see right here. We're going to try to get that to focus in. Focus out a little bit if I can. There we go. Well, it's kind of got the writing right down here. And of course on the back, we've got the photos right here. Right here. And then of course, yes, we have Japanese writing right here. 20th Century Fox Film Corporation. Sturdy plastic box. Sturdy plastic case right here. I'm almost afraid to open it. I'm trying to see if I did open it last time. And I did. And then, of course, we've got an inner case right here. They took their VHS seriously in Japan. And then right here. So we got right there. I think it's coming through. Yep. You can see it right there. Look at that. Look at that right there. That says right here, if I'm reading this correctly, 1988? Look at that date right there. It says 1984 up above, but then right below it says 1988 right there as appearing around the corner. But really cool to have, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back together as carefully as I can without you know, destroying into the home studio. I mean, look at that right there. Very cool piece to have. So I wanted to go into a couple other things. Now, this is what you would have seen on the VHS market, obviously without being sealed in the acrylic containers. So right here, you can see $29.95 retail price. You can see up here, there's also $29.95 retail price, and the date says 4/27/85. Now, there's something called the Motor City Collection. I don't know if this is from that. But basically someone in Detroit bought a whole bunch of VHS tapes from the early to mid 80s to the 90s, kept them sealed, and I do have another example in my collection that's totally sealed. But just to give an idea of what you would have seen, especially those younger people in the audience who didn't get to experience VHS firsthand, CBS Fox logo. Of course, this one is not sealed, so we can go ahead and take it out of the case. Live TV, folks. A little harder to do with gloves, you know. Let's see. Here we go. You know what? We're not going to take it out of the case. We're just going to leave it as is. I don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to do that, but, you know, you would have been able to take it out. There we go. Would have been able to take it out. What the original cassette looked like right there. All the way there. There you go. And see, somebody was kind enough to rewind this. So this is fun. This is a lot of Generation X nostalgia for me, for those of my age group. Certainly the boomers out there, you remember going to either mom and pop video stores, which would have been around the time of 1984 or 1985. Probably Blockbuster a bit later into the 80s, going into the 90s, certainly when they were the dominant force. So I wanted to bring up another one. This is a David Bowie right here. Jazzin' for Blue Jean, 22-minute film for the 1984 album Tonight. A single, Jazzin' for Blue Jean. Still sealed, but I wanted to demonstrate how the cases work. If you could find these good acrylic cases for your VHS investments, go ahead and take that out right there. Be careful laying that across. Now, by the way, you'll notice this one, it does have a couple little holes, but I knew that kind of going into it. But got the empty acrylic case right here. Pardon the fingerprints and everything. I'll have to clean that off later. What you do is you take this. It's going to slide right across. I've seen these on eBay, basically. So what happens is basically you can go ahead and slide that back and forth. That protects the tape itself. Again, you can buy those stickers as well, but the side stickers don't tend to stick well on these, so I kind of left some of them alone. But just very cool to have. Again, very cool, so you can access, you can switch tapes. I may switch this out for another tape at some point, maybe. But we'll go ahead and put it back in just to show you. Right here, right here. Now, I bought these from one store which seems to have run out. This is due to current world events that we're going through as I'm filming this. I don't know how long those will last. I have no idea what's going to happen. I did see it also from a Canadian shop. You see that closes right up. You're good to go. You can display it. You can do that. There's going to be no further degradation of the seal or of the tape itself for obvious reasons. If you still have a working VCR, you can certainly tape it. And finally, I figured I'd go ahead and get a DVD case. Because after all, this was also issued back in 2004 on DVD. Still sealed. Still sealed right here. And these are the stickers I was talking about. This one is kind of more of a number, if you will, if you're keeping track of it. This is the one on the side I was talking about right here. These tend to kind of come off. I have to stick them back on. So again, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using those, but certainly also very worthy to, protect any DVDs you might have, especially sealed ones. I don't know what may happen with those, but I'm the type of collector that enjoys having something that's obviously sealed, such as this. Something that's open, such as this, just to display, just to have some fun with and everything. So that's all that we have for today. Got the tapes, and thank you for watching the channel. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that sort of thing. I appreciate all the new subscribers and everybody. Again, special shout out to Ray from Beatles Memories. Thank you for this. This is now a treasured part of the backdrop. And the only way to go out with this is please be kind, rewind. I'll see everybody in the next video.